Hello guys, ESH here and welcome back to a brand new video. And now today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and this part, the little introduction, is not going to be really edited or cut up at all. But in this video I just want to quickly just do a quick apology. I'm not making Minecraft videos, but that's only kind of videos or gameplay I can record at the moment using the computer that I do have. But in the near future, literally as of Christmas, I can start recording normal videos and doing actual series where I'm going to stay on top of them. But for now, it's just going to be a quick Q&A of questions that I've made for myself, questions I've gotten from friends, and like a couple questions that I've gotten from YouTube channels. Or my YouTube channel, rather. First question is, what is your thoughts on the Ellen situation? Now, when I got this question from my friend, or I didn't really tell him, I didn't tell any of my friends to message me questions or anything like that. He just ended up asking me the question. I kind of wrote it down a little bit. I wrote like Ellen situation because I wanted to know exactly what it was before I actually said anything, because I don't really know what the Ellen situation was. But I figured out what it was, and you guys are going to see the video in a moment. But my thoughts on it are, like, publicly humiliating somebody like Ellen did is very fucked up. I'm just gonna say it how it is. I understand she stole something, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that stealing is good, because it's definitely not. It's just taking from other people's money. I saw H3 make this video, and this is how I found out about the Ellen situation. So if you guys do not already know about H3, which you should, links can be in the description, just so you guys know that. And you guys can go watch that video as well. It's just gonna be a straight link to that video. And I'm pretty much gonna rephrase what he said exactly. How can Ellen sit there with her $1 billion in her pocket, essentially, and act like a $2, $5 pen, or whatever it happened to be, that she ended up taking extra, which you guys are going to see that video in a moment? How can that end up being an equivalence of embarrassing her in front of 9 million viewers, I think, that watched that video, and much more to come? I feel like publicly humiliating somebody like that is just, it's absurd for something like that. I understand if you quickly say, and this lady stole an extra pen, or something like that. I understand it to an extent, and that extent is extraordinarily low, because I understand if you quickly touch on the topic and quickly get off, but she dragged it out. She got this chick a jail or something like that, like the Ellen jail or something, over a $2 pen, and she was just, it was just too much, in my opinion. But here's the video.
What's your name? My sister couldn't come, so that was her souvenir.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
A lot of people's sisters couldn't come. What is your name?
Nancy.
Nancy. Oh, Nancy. So, look, I like that you like the product so much that you wanted to bring one back for your sister. But now, when you go, like, to Costco or you're the kind of person, like, when you go trick-or-treating and nobody's home, you don't just take you take the bowl. You just walk away. No.
No.
All right. Listen, I really, I'm sorry. That's embarrassing and everything, but, you know, let that be a lesson to you, because you think...
It is.
You think nobody's watching you, and you just need to be a good person just because you want to be a good person. You go sit in that Ellen jail over there right now. No, you'll steal stuff back there. Come here, this way. What's your sister's name?
Anna.
All right, well, Anna got you in big trouble.
So as you guys saw, you guys can put your comments or what you thought about it in the description below, and please do it, because I am curious what everybody else thinks about the matter, because personally I just think there's an extent that you can hit, and she definitely passed that extent. But the next question is, what do you think about net neutrality not being passed, in a sense? Once again, didn't really know exactly what net neutrality was, so I had to Google it, and first thing that popped up when I searched up net neutrality was this picture that you see in front of your face. Glorious, sexy looking man that you see right in front of your face. But I searched about this guy a little bit, and I don't really know his name, even though I did search about him. I don't really remember. It was kind of like a foreign name, I guess I could say, in that sense, without like hitting a topic where I'm going to get yelled at in the comments. But I think that net neutrality should be a law. Like, personally, not trying to touch on topics, that's why I'm getting out of it real quick. I'm just touching on it and I'm leaving. I feel like that should be a law, because I feel like places like Verizon, that people have talked about, like, they already pushed the boundaries of net neutrality. Like, they will definitely abuse the customers. And there are internet companies that, like, end up saying, like, they publish online, they say, we're not going to touch anything, we're not going to mess with it, we're going to let you have net neutrality type laws with this internet ISP, and I respect that. But with a lot of ISPs they won't do that law and they'll just bypass it and screw you over. Especially I feel like in places like LA where a lot of people, a lot of creators for YouTube are doing things, they're just gonna make you spend like maybe 20 bucks just to be able to access YouTube and maybe even more. And I just feel like that's manipulating everything that you could do, and that could make a lot of people leave America unless like that's a worldwide law or something. I don't really know everything about it, but yeah, I mean, that's my thought on it. I think it should be, net neutrality should stay, but I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm not even of age to vote. So, but that's my thought on it. Your thoughts should go down below as well. Now the next question is, what are your thoughts on the new Star Wars movie? I actually made this question up myself because a lot of people that have talked about it, including the big man himself, PewDiePie. I can't really say a lot of people, but definitely PewDiePie was one of those people. Said and exclaimed fact beyond belief how terrible the movie was. And personally, as a person who, I'm not like a crazy Star Wars fan, but as a person who has watched all of it throughout the entire trilogy and liked it all, I like the whole idea of like, you know, the rebellion and all that. It's just cool, like, storyline to me. I like the story arc, even though, you know, there's all kinds of different movies that are exactly like it. I just feel like Star Wars is, I don't know, it's a really good series in general. And personally, I thought the new Star Wars was one of the best out of all of them, but obviously that's debatable as well, and that's a lot of stuff going on there. But I did extraordinarily like it beyond belief, and I've said beyond belief about 100,000 times in this video, so I mean, I guess that's a thing now. And I lost my paper with all my notes on it. Oh, there, found it. Yep, we got it. But I'm just gonna touch on it quick like I already did. I liked it. I loved it, actually. I watched it in 3D, so I got the entire experience. Personally, I would think I did, at least. And I loved it. So your comments down below if you've watched it. Don't spoil it, please, because I will end up having to delete your comment because I've already watched it, but I don't want anybody else to get spoiled because it was a great movie. A lot of plot twists everywhere, but I loved it. And yeah, comment down below what you thought about it, if you liked it or not. But yeah, on to the next question. Now another question that's kind of getting away from like me asking you guys, but we're touching on an entire topic itself rather, is what is your favorite game, your most favorite game that you've ever played in your entire life? Pretty much is the question there. Now I would have to say between 3 separate games, and it's very difficult because I do like all of them. The first one's got to be, I mean, I can't really say exactly which one because I don't recall it because I played it like 10 years ago, but it's got to be Crash Bandicoot. I guess I'm just gonna count it as the whole series, but I don't know exactly which episode or game it was that I did play, but I loved it to death and I just was terrible at it, so I was lost. But I feel like if I played it again I'd be good. But it was great. It was like Crash's birthday or something, and the dude was messing with him, and it was crazy, but I liked it. If you guys know what that one is, it's his birthday, I think. It's Crash's birthday and something like that. But if you guys know that one, let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to try to buy it. Probably not, but I mean, that would be fun. Then my second favorite game has got to be Call of Duty World War II. I haven't really played it much. I've only played it on my sister's boyfriend's Xbox One, but I genuinely love that game. I love the zombies so far. I mean, there's been a lot of different ones that I've loved a lot, but that one's like kind of more scarier, and it's more like kind of the core of zombies, because I feel like Black Ops 3 is great, although like don't get me wrong, Black Ops 2 was awesome. The storyline is really what kicked it for me on Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. But World War 2, like, not only are the graphics great, the gameplay's great, the people on there are not good, but they're still great, I guess. But the zombies, the quality of it, the acting, I guess, the everything is spot on. I just gotta say that. But gonna get to the next game, and yeah, the last game is kind of easy for me to get. It'd be GTA 5, because I feel like there's an unlimited amount of things that you could do. You can role play with your friends and pretend like you're living your own lives, which I've done plenty of times, and I like love doing that, but it's kind of like a little odd sometimes, but I love it. Killing people, that's great. Buying new guns and buying new cars and doing all the DLC, that's fun, but I mean, it's too much money, but I love it still nonetheless. Playing as like a bodyguard for people, playing as the president for other people, doing the DLC, it's just all fun in GTA 5, and I feel like there's almost no limit to it. Plus they have a single player or a campaign mode or whatever, or whatnot. I was gonna say whatnot, but I went with whatever, but it's great nonetheless. Thus is why I put it at the last spot. I mean, I can put them in any order personally. I just, that's my 3 best favorite games. I don't know what order I don't know what order specifically they are all in. And I'm gonna ask you guys to put your favorite games or game in the comments below. But I also gotta quickly add in 2 other games, Fortnite and 7 Days to Die. I haven't played Fortnite, but I can just tell it's a game for me. 7 Days to Die was always just fun for me, but I have 5 favorite games, so I guess that works. But I guess I know what I want to download. The last question, or the second to last question, is what is your favorite movie? And my favorite movie is definitely got to be It's not meant to be an awkward pause, I just didn't know what it was. I think I feel like my favorite movie would be the new Star Wars, the Star Wars Last Jedi or whatever, because it was really good. But if I had to do a TV series, which is the next kind of question I think, is what's your favorite TV show? And definitely my favorite TV show has to be the one on Hulu. It's Future Man or whatever. His name's Futterman. I like that. That's a really good TV show if you got Hulu and if you're of age to watch that. Yeah. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and editing it was kind of difficult because my list of things to edit kind of goes down a long list of just things to do, and I hope you guys like it. It's gonna be the same gameplay as yesterday, but just like the second half of it, so I hope it's not like killing the vibe there. Same dude that did the video or the Fortnite gameplay for like I think the last video is gonna be same link in the description as well, or somewhere on the video. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe if you liked it, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.